Good morning, everyone. My name is Deborah Deshaw, and I work for Literacy Inc. I'm the Harlem coordinator in Central and West Harlems. Literacy Inc. believes that with support of the community, all children pre-K to third grade can be good readers. I'd like to welcome all my sample guests and thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the Executive Director of Literacy Inc., Shari Levine.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Literacy Inc. has created a map around Harlem. We know that kids can all be good readers, but they need support. And in the community, we can create fun and wonderful experiences so kids learn to love reading. And that's what we're doing here today and throughout the year. I would like to introduce Councilmember Inez Dickens. She's a big supporter of ours and a big supporter of literacy, and she'll say a few words. Thank you, Councilmember.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Good morning. My name is Inez Dickens, and I'm the representative in the New York City Council for this district, for Central Harlem. I want to thank Sherry and Deborah for doing the kickoff here at this very historic and phenomenal park, Marcus Garvey Park. Literacy Inc. is a program that goes into the streets, that reaches out to our children to see to it that they have a fun way of reading, because children need an incentive, and that's what has made this program such a success, is the fact that Literacy Inc. does bring it home so that our young people will want to read. To have the kickoff, Deborah and Sherry, here at this park, which is used by a lot of families. Literally thousands of children come through here for the park, for all of the cultural things that are here, as well as the Harlem Little League. Harlem RBI is here, and I want to thank them as well for joining with us to make this a success. I want to thank you because this program is one of the best in the city, and the fact that you have decided that you will do your kickoff here in my district in Harlem, I'm very proud, and I'm a strong supporter, and I will continue to be so. So again, Deborah and Sherry, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Inez. There will be several events that will be going on this week in Harlem, with our opener this morning here at Marcus Garvey Park. We will also be at Make My Cake. We'll be at the Hamilton Grange Library. We will be at the Carver Bank Literacy Center. We're going to be everywhere to support our children and the reading and academic skills. So, next on the agenda is...
I didn't introduce Diane because I had Inez.
Okay, all right. Next, we're going to introduce to you Diane Billings Buford from New York City Service, a partnership, and she is the Chief Service Officer. Please welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning. I always tell everyone I will be so brief. That's always what's best. So one, I want to thank the council member. She has always supported everything that we have seen that is important in Harlem and her district, and of course she would be here with this as well. I just want to say today that we are incredibly excited to support LINC and its work. We are incredibly excited about Literacy Month. What it means for us at NYC Service, where we think people are the most important resource in New York City, is that they have found a way to find the most important resource in Harlem and use that resource to its best potential. Find people that care about our children, that care about education, that care about making our community better, and use them the best way possible and find systems for them to take part in. And so we're just really happy to be here, to be supportive. I'm so happy to have a civic corps team here. I'm happy that last year they engaged 195 volunteers, and this year they've already engaged 300 volunteers. I'm happy that parents have already led more than 50 informal reading groups. This is going to be how we address the real problem of literacy. This is going to be how we take our community to the next level. And I'm just so excited to be here and to acknowledge what LINC is doing and what community partners are doing here in this neighborhood to really move the needle and to really make things better. Thank you so much for having me.
Our next speaker is Mr. Richard Sudo, Chief Operating Officer of Harlem RBI. And might I add, we are very excited to be in partnership with you. Welcome to the Literacy Inc. family.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'll also be brief, as Diane said. One of the favorite quotes I like to use about that is Calvin Hill, former NFL player, one day was telling his son, what should I do to prepare for my speech? And he said, remember the 5 B's, which is be brief, brother, be brief. And I'm here representing Harlem RBI, which is a community-based organization primarily in East Harlem and now expanding into the South Bronx, which works very hard with volunteers and full-time staff to promote literacy in young people of all ages throughout our community. One of the things I want to talk about in specific, which is Harlem RBI's efforts to offset summer learning loss, which I think is a huge issue, which has a big impact on the achievement gap in communities like ours. And our summer program, which will kick off this year with about 800 children, is going to promote the love of reading through really high interest content and a lot of fun attached to literacy and reading instruction. We're also going to give kids books to take home so they can continue that reading pattern in their homes throughout the summer. And as I mentioned, our ability to offset summer learning loss has been substantial year after year. If we test the young people when they come into the program in July and leave in August, we find that nearly 95% of them have maintained their learning level or even improved their literacy level through a rigorous summer reading program. So one of the things I want to promote is the idea that community-based organizations like ours have a real opportunity to affect literacy in young people, and primarily through the impact on summer learning loss, like the one Harlem RBI has been able to achieve successfully year over year. So thank you, Literacy Inc., for promoting this monthly issue. Thank you to all the organizations that have been represented here and the members of the city government who are here to stand behind the idea that we as community-based organizations can impact literacy in young people. Thank you.
Literacy Inc. is proud to develop community partnerships through a love of reading, supporting our future in the community. Next, I'd like to introduce to you, I want to get this right, Ms. Blondell Pinnock, President of Carver Community Development Corporation. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Deborah.
You're welcome.
On behalf of Carver Federal Savings Bank and Deborah Wright, our Chairman and CEO, I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to partner in Reading is Everywhere Week. We are happy to be a partner in the collective with all our community-based organizations with Literacy Inc. Because we believe that bringing reading and literacy to our youth in our community is one of the most important things that we need to do and we can do. Carver has been at the forefront of financial literacy for a long time, but a key component, obviously, to financial literacy for families is to educate our youth and ensure that they are reading and continuing to read and enjoy the love of reading. So we are happy to be part of this, and we look forward to more partnerships as the one that we have here. And I want to thank Sherry and Deborah once again, and our councilwoman as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is our most delicious speaker. Ooh, child. We're going to be with her tomorrow with a first grade class from PS 149, and her name is Aaliyah Baylor, co-owner of Make My Cake.
Good morning. This is really exciting. When we were asked to partner with Literacy Inc., it was a no-brainer. What we've been doing in our community as, a bakery, celebrating 17 years in Harlem with 2 locations, we have been promoting not just great baked goods, but also a community where they can come into our shop and sit down and enjoy. And one of the things that takes me back, one of the things that I wanted to do in my shop was bring some of the things that I had as a child into my bakery, and that was a reading corner, and that was what I had growing up. My parents read to me as a little girl, and it helped my imagination to one day be a baker, to be a business owner. I mean, I didn't see any limits in that, and reading helped that. And I am very grateful for that opportunity to be able to expand this partnership with our community, and especially with PS 149. And we have been working with that school for some months now with different programs. And this is just one more extension to show our support. So this moment in this community, I have to keep saying that we build based on being able to expand our horizons, and we build that way by educating ourselves. And different books, illustrations, that helps us. And I'm really grateful, and I look forward to this partnership continuing. So thank you so much for allowing Make My Cake to be a part of this. Thank you.
Literacy Inc. would like to thank the council member as well as our partners. We look forward to working with each and every one of you in the future. My job here is done, and now for closing remarks, we'll hear from our Executive Director, Shari Levine.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. The school children have arrived. We have lots of booths at the fair to have reading corners with the children, literacy activities with the children, giving books away, and that's what LINC is all about. Opportunities for children to read. Hi, do we have another? Oh, would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
You're an author? No,
yes.
I'm Shari Levine. You have to introduce yourself because I don't know your name.
Linda.
Linda.
Yes.
You're an author?
Yes.
And you've come to share your book?
Yes, I was doing a read aloud to the kids over there.
Okay.
And my book is called Have You Seen My Glasses?
Great. Okay.
It's called Have You Seen My Glasses?
So this is one of the things, thank you. So this is one of the things Literacy Inc. is doing. We're bringing in local authors. We have one coming to Make My Cake tomorrow. We have another coming to the Carver Bank. Bringing local authors in to excite children about reading. So Literacy Inc. doesn't just help children learn to read, we help foster the love of reading. And I want to, Diane's leaving. I was going to make a special shout out to Civic Corps, who've helped us so much with our volunteer opportunities. We couldn't do it without all of our partnerships. So without our partnerships with Harlem RBI, other community-based organizations, our partnerships with local businesses. This is what Literacy Inc. is all about. Partnerships with the council members and partnerships with the communities. We know schools can't do it alone. That we need to get the whole community engaged in helping our children read. So thank you all for coming here today, and we're looking forward to more events like this in the future. So thank you for your support.